All right, what's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. First things first, I just want to say thank you. Honestly, I've been not promoting the videos as much. They're getting views. Like I'm actually getting comments on like people that I don't know, and like they're not robots or anything, but like they're genuine comments. So first things first, thank you very much. I do appreciate the views. I do appreciate the subscriptions. We are very close at 200 subscribers. My goal is to get at 200 by mid-February, if not before February. I think we can do it. 30 more people, we can do this. I have about 2,000 followers. We can do 30 subscribers. This video though, I wanted to do it last year, but I'm gonna do it this year. Very simple. Some people might call it as being soft or weak, but it's really not. Um, and it's gonna be short and simple. It's gonna be titled "Do Not Be a Slick Person." Okay. What do I mean by that? Do not be a slick person. How many times have we been around people that when you say something, they want to one up you? How many times have when we've been around people when you say something, they belittle it? They make it seem like it's not a grand thing, but it was to you though. How many times have you been around people that when you say something, they neglect it, or push it aside? Or they don't make you feel important as much as you make them feel important, right? So one thing I could say is one thing that's helped me a lot, and not only in business, but in making friends. And I get this a lot too. People say like, bro, like you friends with everybody. How is it easy for you to make friends? The trick is make the other person feel way more important than you in that scenario, in that situation, in that environment. Going back to my last video, speaking of another people's interest, this is gonna go hand in hand with this video too. When somebody says, "Hey man, oh man, I'm making 5K a month," and you're making 8, 9K, do not tell them you're making 8 or 9K. Bro, congrats. Forget telling the person how much money you're making. Make them feel on top of the world. Bro, good fucking, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. Make that shit, make it 7. Bro, you should go for 8. Yeah, bro, like don't like encourage that individual. Don't belittle him or try to make him feel less because you're here. It doesn't work that way. Back in college, it was a group of us guys, and this guy was 2 years older than us, but he would hang out with us. And the only reason, and I wasn't really cool with him. I shook his hand and everything, but I wasn't really cool with him. How does Drake say? I dap you up with the left, hope. Same. I would dap him up with the left. I feel like the reason he hanged out with us was because he had the upper age, but he was able to belittle everybody around, not me, but everybody around him. I was in Baker, so I couldn't really see him every day. It was most like on the weekends. And I would notice that we would say a comment and he'll be try to make himself sound better or be better. We would say something and then he would try to overtake it. The other day, no, it was the other day. In college, I remember it was, I don't know if you guys remember, my friends, I used to wear a gold chain necklace. It was a small one. I got it for my baptism, not baptism, first communion. Special, nothing crazy. It was just a simple gold necklace. Accidentally, it slipped out. I was wearing it, and his comment said, "Oh, I got a bigger chain, and you only want to wear your chain for the girls." But it wasn't like in a funny way. I know he meant. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? This has nothing to do with that. But okay. Another thing too that can go with that is, are you around people that when you say a comment, they brush it off like it wasn't nothing? We're about to be 1 month into this year, and if you are around those people, I suggest just step away. You ain't gotta cut them off. You ain't gotta say fuck you. Just step away. It's that simple to do. Because the last thing you want to do is just be hanging on by a thread to those people. That's not where you want to be at. This is a cliche, and it's funny because I'm on a fucking table by myself. Make your own table at that point. Make your own chairs, make your own stools, make your own seat and cloth. If that's what it takes, that's what it's gonna take. So if you're anybody around the people that I said in the beginning, a slick person, stop that. That's unnecessary. There's no need for that. People don't like slick people. Nobody wants to do business with slick people. Nobody wants to be your friend if you're slick. Nobody does. And if they do, I don't know how you guys are friends. I want a business partner that doesn't throw backhanded saying, backhanded conversations. That's none of that. That's unnecessary. It's not worth the bite. So going forward, I want you to, if anybody watching this, if you're around slick people, don't give them time of day. Dap them up with the left, honestly. It's not that hard. I realize that sometimes being around slick people, it makes you feel that you're not doing enough, when in reality, you might be doing something. Does that make sense? Because you're around slick people, they may slow you down just a little bit. It could be an anchor, I don't know. So going forward, we're gonna end it with this. But if you're around the slick people, get them away. If you're a slick person, stop that. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be around that. And you gotta ask yourself, I've been there before too. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in situations where I sometimes wanted to have the upper hand. Doesn't look good. In the moment, you may think it looks good. When you leave and step away from putting it in third perspective, that does not look good at all. So going forward, do not be a slick person. Do not try to one-up people. It's not pretty. It's not beautiful. And it doesn't get you business in the long run. It doesn't. You're taking crumbs when you can take a whole loaf. In other words, I'll see you guys in the next video. And I appreciate the love. 200 subscribers. We're not that far.